you doing?
Just throwing your empty bottle in the garbage.
Don't you know plastics go in the blue container?
Mayor Frank Jackson and the City of Cleveland are committed to keeping your neighborhood clean and green through the use of the city-issued trash and recycling carts. It's safe, convenient, and mandatory. For more information, contact the Cleveland Division of Waste Collection at 216-664-3717.
How did you get to be so smart?
I had a good teacher.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Thanks for tuning in to TV20's Weekly News Wrap-Up. I'm Leah Haslage. After years of dormancy, Phase 2 of the Flats East Bank project has officially opened. Downtown Cleveland got a bit trendier thanks to the Wolstein Group, who, along with Fairmount Properties, pumped in an astonishing $750 million into the Flats waterfront project. Many people said the Flats would not and could not be redeveloped ever again. Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson was quick to shut down the doubters.
There was a time not too long ago when people debated whether or not Cleveland could develop its waterfront. Well, with this project and with the work that these men and Ms. Wolstein have done, that debate is over with. Now the debate is what is next.
Phase 2 of the project brought 242 high-end residential units and several fine dining and entertainment establishments, including Crop Sticks, Alley Cat, and On-Air Studio, just to name a few. Scott Wolstein says that although this is just the beginning, response to the project has been tremendous.
We're just in the beginning of creating really one of the greatest urban neighborhoods on the planet. And the response that we've seen from this community has been absolutely awe-inspiring. Saturday night we parked 1,300 cars on this property. That's just amazing. And that's really with only a small fraction of the restaurants, clubs, and what have you that will be open in this project when it's completely built out.
After all the speeches were made, the time had come for the ribbon cutting and to get this party started.
Ready? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, cut. Here we are.
Planning efforts are currently underway for Phase 3 of the Flats East Bank project, which hopes to add a movie theater, street-level retail, and up to 100 additional residences. For more information on the Flats and what's happening there, visit flatseast.com. Tri-C Metro Campus recently played host to an expo designed to recruit minorities to the public safety industry.
Thank you for coming out, especially in the atmosphere of law enforcement as it is today, because it's not like we're the most liked population out there at this moment. And for you to come out and decide that this may be something that you have in your mind as a career, thank you.
This whole event was the idea of United States Senator and Slavic Village resident Sherrod Brown.
My wife and I live in the city of Cleveland. We want to see a more diverse police department, more diverse fire department. That means more women, it means more minorities, African American and Latino.
Representatives from the Cleveland, Shaker Heights, and South Euclid police departments, as well as those from several security companies, were on hand to meet with potential applicants and to help determine if this was the right career path for them. Lynn Hampton, president of the Black Shield Police Association, says that working in the safety forces is not an easy thing to do.
Be the change you want to see in your community. And we're going to have to step up and make that happen. It's going to take a little dedication, a little energy, a little drive. And there's going to be times where you're going to feel like the chief felt the other day on some of the things that is going on in our city. Because being the police is not for everybody. It's for those ones who really want to make the change, who really want to do something, who want to put their lives for other people.
Ward 10 Councilman Jeffrey Johnson says it's not only important to have minorities work in public safety, but females as well.
What's going on here is what I've advocated for years. We need more diversity in the city of Cleveland's public safety divisions, EMS, fire, and police. What's important is that we go to the community and that we show that the minorities and women, that they are welcome. You know, we haven't hired a woman in the fire department for 26 years, for example. We need to change that.
For more information on a career in public safety, visit the City of Cleveland website or call 216-623-5233. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and the Domestic Violence and Child Advocacy Center launched their month-long awareness campaign at the Free Stamp next to City Hall. TV20 reporter Dan Monroe was there and has the details.
The color of the month is purple, and the Domestic Violence and Child Advocacy Center, or DVCAC, aims to paint the town purple to raise awareness for domestic violence.
So Paint the Town Purple is a campaign to raise awareness about domestic violence. And our goal is to have purple lights, purple balloons. We have events with purple.
A ceremony was held next to the Free Stamp to kick off the campaign. The ceremony included guest speakers and a mayoral proclamation.
In recognition of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, whereas, on behalf of the citizens of the City of Cleveland, I am honored to offer this proclamation designating October 2015 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month in the City of Cleveland.
If you or someone you know is a victim of domestic violence, the DVCAC is there to help.
Domestic violence services are available. We have a 24-hour helpline, and that's 216-391-HELP. We have a safe, confidentially located shelter, trauma counseling services, advocacy, and many, many other services. And so we want victims to know that we're here, that help is available, it's not their fault, and they can live a new life that's violence-free.
At the Free Stamp, for TV20, I'm Dan Monroe.
Every year, the Division of Fire sponsors an open house so that the community can come in and learn what firefighters do, but above that, to realize that the fire stations belong to them. They're actually community buildings. So we've partnered with Checker Ice Cream, and we've partnered with Mitchell's Ice Cream, who've donated ice cream and or their freezers for this event. The focus of the open house is an outreach opportunity for the community to see what the Division of Fire does and to let them know that this is their facility.
The open houses aren't the only way the Division of Fire engages with the community.
The Division of Fire partners with several community organizations. One of our biggest partners would be the Cleveland Municipal School District, where we take out our safety trailer every year to various schools. And we use our safety trailer to teach fire safety to basically pre-K through middle school children, and then we hope that they'll take that information home and share it with their families.
For information on upcoming events with the Cleveland Division of Fire, visit the City of Cleveland website. When we return to the weekly news wrap-up, we'll see how technology and art come together, and we'll be rolling on the river to raise money for a great organization. Stay tuned.
Hey, Hard, what's this?
That's my resignation letter.
You're resigning.
Why? Because you're constantly ignoring me. You're half as active as you used to be, and you get stuff like this. You've been putting me under a lot of pressure lately. That's why I'm ready to quit.
I forgot. I'll do better.
Please, don't quit on me. Okay, but remember, it's not what you say,
It's what you do.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you.
Let's go for a walk.
Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
This is why you took a second job. While you taught yourself how to fix the plumbing. While you'll do whatever it takes to keep your home. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. Call 888-995-HOPE today.
Welcome back to TV20's Weekly News Wrap-Up. Congratulations to Deputy Chief Dion McCauley and Commander Brandon Coots, who were newly appointed to their respective ranks. In a special ceremony in front of family, friends, and colleagues, Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson administered the oath of office.
I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially discharge the duties of Deputy Chief of Police to the City of Cleveland, State of Ohio, during my continuance in said office. Congratulations.
Police Chief Calvin Williams, before acknowledging McCauley and Coots, had a special message for their families.
Family, I'm sorry. I want to apologize right now because these two gentlemen are going to be working hard over the next few years. There's a lot to be done for the division and for the city, and I know they're up to the task, or else the mayor would not have selected them. You guys know how hard they work. I apologize up front. They're going to have to work even harder. But that's a good thing because they have a lot to give to this division.
Chief Williams gave both Deputy Chief McCauley and Commander Coots the day off to spend with their families. If you'd like to see the appointment ceremony in its entirety, stay tuned to TV20. The Sokol Greater Cleveland at the Bohemian National Hall was the home of the 7th annual Taste of Slavic Village. People polkaed and partied to celebrate the neighborhood and raise money for one great community organization.
We are having a great time. We have food, we have entertainment, the Charlotte Polka Band behind you. We have Great Lakes Brewery beer sponsor. We have great food from the neighborhood. We have Seven Roses, we have Finn Cafe, we have Krushinsky's, we have Saucillon sausages. So it's a great event here to celebrate the work the University Settlement does, and it's a fundraiser to solicit donations for the work that we do in the community.
We're a neighborhood that's over 200 years old. It's very exciting to see the history of our neighborhood. An old industrial neighborhood, and like people coin now, the new wave of the old neighborhoods. You get to see a lot of new exciting projects going on. Trailside new homes, Slavic Village recovery homes, some great affordable housing, and some great history in our neighborhood. We're really excited to be part of a renaissance of our Cleveland. You can see great things happening downtown, and even greater things happening in our neighborhoods. It's fabulous to be here, listening to this great music, and having a lot of fun in our neighborhoods. Come on down.
Monday, November 9th, the City of Cleveland is hosting the Women's Diagnostic Center Digital Portable Mammography Unit for women over the ages of 35. All forms of insurance, with the exception of Kaiser Permanente, will cover the cost of the mammogram. 15 minutes is all the screening should take, and you'll receive your results within 10 business days. For more information on how you can get this free screening, visit wdc-mammogram.com. The Hunger Network of Greater Cleveland is known for their wonderful fundraising events, and TV20 reporter Christian Patterson was at Windows on the River for a fabulously fun party.
What an amazing evening I'm having here at the 9th annual Rolling on the River event, brought to you by the Hunger Network of Greater Cleveland. This event is not only a good time, it actually benefits the Cleveland community.
The Rolling on the River fundraising event takes you on a trip back to the Rat Pack days of Vegas, with a casino-themed evening complete with food, drinks, gaming, music, silent auction, and the infamous boatload of booze raffle.
I'm a Clevelander, born and raised, and I wanted to be a part of something that was helping the Cleveland community. So the Hunger Network was the right choice for me. Every dollar raised creates 4 meals. That's a lot of meals for families, and we're aiming to raise $60,000 tonight alone. We have about 400 people here, so we're hoping to reach our goal.
The Hunger Network provides emergency food to families in need. And across Cuyahoga County, 60,000 people a month rely on the Hunger Network's food pantries and hot meal sites.
Well, the need is great. We've got at least 1 in 6 people in poverty in the city, and our funding is through, we get federal or county funding, and we get grants, and we do special events like this. And it also not only is a fundraiser, but it's an awareness raiser for people to know about that you know, Cleveland's had a lot of props in the past few months and past year, and a lot of good things are going on, but unfortunately we still have hungry people in greater Cleveland.
The fact that we have hunger centers all over Cuyahoga County, and I'm sure we have one right by where everyone lives and you don't even know it, and we are truly feeding the hungry all day, every day, and we work really hard to provide them with the things that they need. So, and it's a fun event, and come for our 10th year next year. It's our big 10-year anniversary. It's going to be a bigger, better than ever event.
Thanks to the 9th annual Rolling on the River fundraiser, the Hunger Network of Greater Cleveland raised more than $65,000.
Reporting from Windows on the River, I'm Christian Patterson for TV20. We are Cleveland.
Energetic women from the community came together to raise money for the American Cancer Society through the Tracy Lynn Cares nonprofit organization. A DJ pumped up the crowd at the pavilion at Garfield Park while they danced, entered to win prizes, and signed balloons with the names of loved ones to release before enjoying the walk. What happens when artists, scientists, and technology experts meet at Cleveland's Voinovich Park? They have a festival, of course. It's the 2015 Cleveland Ingenuity Fest, and here's TV20 reporter Dan Monroe with more.
Welcome to Ingenuity Fest 2015, a place where art merges with science and technology. Now in its 10th year, this year's festival was spread throughout Voinovich Park and North Coast Harbor. Don't get too used to this location. This is a mobile fest. Each year, the fest moves to a different place throughout Cleveland to give residents and tourists a chance to rediscover parts of the city they may not have been to in a while. This year's Ingenuity Fest had it all: artists, sculptors, musicians, and vendors. It also had a lot of fun for the entire family. Meet innovator John Hubbard of 46&2 Brewing. John is using science to take the perfect cup of coffee into the future.
With 3 partners working together, and one of them is a home brewer, I'm a coffee roaster, and the other one owns a wine store. And he connected us. The beer brewer was looking for somebody who roasted coffee because he had heard about hopped coffee. And we sat down and started working out recipes and came up with 46&2 Brewing.
Using hops to add to the flavor and a nitrogen tank with a tap system, Hubbard's Brew may look like a stout beer, but it's coffee, cold brewed coffee, and it's delicious. Falcon Eddie Cummins has a knack for taking old junk and turning them into massive sculptures that also double as a percussion instrument. Let's listen in. This year's Ingenuity Fest was a huge success. As to where next year's fest will be held at, well, that's anyone's guess. Be sure to check out their site at ingenuitycleveland.com for more information. For TV20, I'm Dan Monroe.
The City of Cleveland is once again hosting the Big City Boo at each of the city's 22 recreation centers. This is a safe alternative to trick-or-treating for the children in our city. Kids 12 years of age and younger can enjoy games, contests, family-friendly activities, and of course, candy. The event is free and open to the public. Residents can contact their local recreation centers for more information. And Trick or Treat in neighborhoods will be on Saturday, October 31st from 6 to 8 p.m. You can find a list of recommendations to ensure a safe Halloween by visiting the City of Cleveland blog at clecityhall.com. If you would like to see more of these stories in their entirety, tune into TV20's Around Town and check our schedule for times. That's all for your TV20 Weekly News Wrap-Up. I'm Leah Haslage. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for reporter Christian Patterson with the Inside Sports Report.